Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Welcome, race fans. We are back. This time, still with the Josh White Racing Esports. It's been a little bit, but tonight a new sponsor. Big shout out to Nathan Farless. He goes by Ethan, not Nathan. Sorry, Ethan. Nathan, same thing, you know. But big shout out to him and WDH Designs. Of course, y'all are familiar with Fearless Podcasting, and y'all probably familiar with him as well. But we are here at Richmond Raceway for tonight's, well, I would say grueling race, bub, but, you know, this track, you know, is not, it's labeled a short track, but it doesn't race like a short track. It races more like a mile and a half, like your Charlotte or, you know, something Las Vegas, you know, those tracks that are a mile and a half. So, you know, I think this is your first time racing or, you know, going to broadcast a race at Richmond. You know, what are you thinking? I know it's been a little bit since we've done this.
Yeah, I believe it's either my first or second because I really don't remember if I've broadcast at Richmond or not. But yeah, I pulled a widescreen out, and it doesn't really look like a short track, even though it is, because it's only 3/4 of a mile. But I'm hoping for a good race. We got 12 drivers so far, so we'll see what happens. 200 laps.
Yeah, it'll go by pretty quick, I think. You know, they're putting in what, about 22, oh, not even that, about, you know, 20-second laps roughly, 20 seconds a lap roughly. So, you know, that's roughly 3 laps a minute, give or take. You know, you got to include the tire fall off and stuff as we get later on into the race. But, you know, taking a look at our pre-race analytics in here tonight, we've got some wind out there at about 14 miles an hour. We got an air temp of 70 and a track temp of 73. So not really a whole lot going on per se of the track. Just they're going to have to deal with the wind unless that calms down. Now, our biggest problem here is going to be that tire fall off. They can go about 120 plus laps on fuel. So, but those tires are not going to last that long. So they will definitely have to get tires here tonight. It's unlimited, so they don't have to worry about it unless they change that too. But they're going to have to be very careful on their tires. Now, the pit road speed here, of course, pit is 40, so it's pretty slow. Give and take of the compared to some of the other tracks we've, you know, been at. You know, you see a pit road speed of 50, 55, some of them even 60. Well, not here. I think Bristol is another one of the slow ones, like 35 miles an hour or something like that. So it is, you know, here's 40, so you can't really get in and off of pit road quick, or you'll end up getting that grueling black flag for speeding on pit road. So pit road, going to have to watch that here tonight. And, of course, our pace speed here this evening is going to be 50. Now, we are still running the stages. Stage 1 here tonight will be the white flag at 49. And when they hit 50, that'll end Stage 1. Stage 2 will be white flag at 99 when we cross the stripe for 100. That'll be the end of Stage 2, and then it'll be a shootout to the finish, roughly 98, 97 laps. Definitely can make it on fuel then, but I don't know about tires. They'll probably pit at the halfway mark. We'll just have to kind of wait and see on that. So, should be a good race out here tonight. You know, well, like you were saying, we got some, you know, 13 drivers out here,
Yeah.
so...
You still got the schedule up on the screen too, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
No.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those off of there. There is our pre-race analytics after I done went through it.
Yeah.
But we'll let everybody take a look at that. It looks like we've got some newcomers out here as well. Thaddeus Frill Jr. Don't recognize that name. Douglas Macedo. There's Douglas right there, and we've also got Thaddeus. I don't know if he is in his car or not. Of course, we all know Raymond Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Of course, Josh White will be racing this week at Bristol on FS1, so in real life. So,
We're also off this week as well.
yeah, we will.
So,
Yeah, I know. Broadcast tonight and then off again. So,
yeah.
very interesting. All right, well, under the 3 minutes to go here, folks. We're going to step aside, play the national anthem provided by MadisonRising. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that Star Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that Star Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Track qualifying is underway here tonight. Right now, it looks like we've got Jacob Shoffett up there in the top spot. Nathan Nipper in second. Stody Benfield in third. Still some drivers out there on the track. Josh Ryder being one of them. Thaddeus Frill Jr. Raymond Hanneman just coming out. Looks like Ryder got a black flag in qualifying. Yeah, you do see it, but definitely rare to see. So let's get on Thaddeus here. Jacob Shoffett still up in that top position. He is down there in the Fearless Motorsports. We do have Nathan, or Ethan. Is it Nathan or Ethan?
It's Ethan.
Ethan, all right. We do have Ethan in the waiting room. Let's go and bring him up here real quick and have a chat with him. Well, Ethan, you know, we missed last week, but we are back here tonight, man. You coming out sponsoring the series here, man. Should be a good race here in Richmond. What you thinking about?
Gonna be an awesome race. We saw the track starting to rubber up towards the end of practice, so it's gonna get slick real quick. You're gonna see drivers spinning off of turn 2 and turn 4. Gonna be a great race, and hope y'all stay tuned in for all of it, and hope it finishes before I have to go to work here in a couple hours. But
yeah, that's always fun, racing before you go, you know, have to go to work. But, you know, of course, we do appreciate you jumping in, you know, throwing your sponsorship out here too. Of course, you know, Josh White and the group. You know, it's a different, I guess, feel going from one car to the other. But how do you feel about the next gen car, or do you prefer the Gen 6?
I wasn't able to race a Gen 6, actually. I just jumped in this league on the first week transitioning to next gen, so I personally prefer the next gen. I race it in a couple other series, but I'm involved in a lot of different cars. I'm just here for the fun. I got two teammates, Jacob Shoffett and Thaddeus Friel. They're really fast today. I'm just here, like I said, just for fun. I'm not the best driver out here.
Yeah, I'm not either. That's why I'm up in the booth. So you you know how that goes.
Same here.
Yeah, we're gonna let you get back to it, buddy. I'm gonna put you into the I might be able to drag you down there to your team, down there in Fearless Motorsports. So you know it's nice to hear from you, buddy. Go out there and have some fun, and you know we'll kind of see how it all plays out here toward the end, man.
Yes, sir. Just be sure to check out WDH Designs. Just give me a message, shoot me a message on Discord, and I'll get you hooked up with one of our expert painters, and we'll get you settled. And just remember, we have the best quality at the best prices.
All right. Well, all righty. You heard it from Farless himself. All righty, buddy. Good luck tonight.
I thank you.
Yep. Still could never remember his first name. I'm gonna have to write it down.
It's Ethan.
I know, but all right. Well, it looks like Hanneman is going to be in control here.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and pull up Raymond Hanneman here tonight. Hanneman, got a copy?
Got a copy.
Hey, well, handyman. Up at the top spot here, beating out Jacob Shoffett. But you know, talk about Richmond here real quick, buddy, and what it's going to be like really starting up there in the front row.
Honestly, it's gonna be for all drivers tonight. Just making sure the tires are staying underneath you. We got a lot of laps tonight. You can pretty much go every single stage with one stop in it. So I mean, last stage you're probably 2 stop just to make sure you got those fresh rubbers underneath you for the end of the race. But just making sure you're not overdriving the turns right away, giving people space. It's a lot of give and take here. It's Richmond, so it's close quarters and hitting your braking markers. So you're not hitting the guy in front of you on entry every single lap because tempers will flare tonight.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's probably going to be the case. And, you know, it's not a huge field, but, you know, 13 drivers is quite a bit for, you know, Richmond. But I think it'll be a good race. This race will go quick if, you know, those green flag runs really do start to come out. So, you know, it's not going to be a cakewalk, but maybe it'll, you know, kind of level itself out. One fast repair here tonight, too, for everybody. So I guess that helps.
It definitely does. I mean, even then, though, there's going to be, if we get those green flag runs, you're going to see a lot of different strategies. You'll see a lot of people that are fast on short runs. Like, I'm probably going to fall back to 5th in the first 10 laps of this race here, just to ensure that my tires are good for the long run, and then I'll start making my moves near the end of the stage. And, just consistency on those lap times and not really overdriving the car is going to really help you out in the long run here. It'll help you out with fuel, because you're going to be saving fuel at the same time. It'll help you out with pit stop strategies near the end of the race, and I'm hoping that take this Ford Mustang to victory lane.
Yes, sir. All righty, we'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck out here tonight. Congratulations on the pole, man.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right, well, I sent him back down to where he belongs, in race control. All right, well, let's get down here to the grid here tonight. We're going to start, of course, with row 1. That is going to be our pole sitter, Raymond Hanneman, and Jacob Schaffet in second on the outside of a hill. Matthew Nipper in third, Josh Ryder in fourth, Marshall Harris fifth, Thaddeus Frill Jr. in sixth, Study Benfield seventh, Ethan Farless, our sponsor here for the season, he's going to start 8th, Raymond Bell 9th, Douglas Macedo in 10th, Josh White in 11th, Brendan Carroll 12th, and Tyler Martin is going to round out our 13-car field, but it looks like we've only got 12 out there.
Yeah, I don't think Brendan Carroll got his wheel working, so.
Oh, no. Well, Black Rain, I do apologize for that, but, we had some, family stuff to, contend with, and that comes first before anything. Even though I've been doing this since 2016, I will never put this ahead of anything else, especially family, so.
Rough.
Yeah, it has. We won't go into detail, but, we've had a couple of rough weeks. 2 pace laps, and that pace car should dive off to the safety of pit road here momentarily. Raymond Hanneman will be in control, but he will end up probably, well, I know on the initial start you've got to wait to go on green, and then any of the starts after that, it's on the leader when they enter that restart zone. So there goes the pace car, and coming out of turn number 4 here, folks, entering that zone. And here we go, racing out, boogity, 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 folks. We are racing here tonight at Richmond.
At Richmond Raceway.
Raceway.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, already 85, kind of breaking away from Jacob and Ryder. Ryder in the number 5 going up into P2, not wasting any time.
Yeah, Hammond didn't waste any time getting that lead either.
No, starting out on pole and just hammering down.
So that number 73 of Douglas Macedo, he got into the wall a little bit.
Yeah, he's back here in that John Deere. Oh, I see smoke. Oh, we got a yellow.
Got it too. Yeah, we got a yellow. Somebody
moping.
out.
Oh, is it hell?
Oh, no,
no,
it's Hanneman. Did he blow a motor? No,
I don't think he did. I think he might have just lost it coming out of turn number 4. Might have got on the gas a little bit. Yep, that's exactly what happened. He got on the gas just a little bit too hard and spun him around.
Oh, man.
Oh. And another one bites the dust.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's blowing fog out there.
Yeah. Man. And, he had a good lead, too, already.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Ethan did say a couple of those turns were slick. So.
Yeah. And Shane out there in chat.
Got our first caution of the evening.
It's a caution. Caution.
Ramley's down in pit lane. So.
All right. Well, we're not going to get anybody up here just yet. I mean, they just started 2-3 laps into it. And, well, our pole sitter, unfortunately, bringing out that first yellow here tonight, Raymond Hanneman. I call him Handyman. Don't know why. I just do. Well, y'all be sure to hit that like button here tonight. If y'all are new to MaxspeedTV or to the Josh White Racing Esports, try to say that fast 5 times fast.
I end up saying Josh White Racing.
Josh White Racing. So we got Ryder up front. He'll get us going, our leader. Jacob Shoppett in second, Harris third, Niper fourth, and Frill Jr. in fifth. Benfield sixth, Bell seventh, Barless eighth, Macedo ninth, White 10th, and Raymond all the way back at the tail end here this evening. So the lights are off. Coming to lap number 7 here. Doesn't seem like it takes long to get around the track under caution, but it takes almost a minute. It's all right though. This track is short. All right, here we go. Pace cars down and away to the safety of pit road, coming into that restart zone. And Ryder's on the mouth pedal, brings back out so everybody can go. Ryder could have went when he entered it, but probably just kind of waiting on green here to, you know, keep everybody together. Side by side already going on back here. Stay off the wall. That's going to be, whoa. Wow, Hanneman already.
Oh, we're going to have,
Yep, here we go. 73.85. No, we do not have a yellow.
Oh, they saved it.
Yeah, that put Hanneman all the way back into 11th again.
Yep.
Man. Ethan up there into the 5th spot. Oh, we got 3 wide. We got Bell going back.
They got a little close there.
Yes, they did. Man.
I have him back there in 10th spot now, but there's still a lot of laps to go. We're just getting started.
A lot of. We haven't even. We're not even nowhere near stage 1. So.
Oh Lord! Oh, Bub. Somebody's down.
That would be White. No yellow.
Josh White.
No yellow. We stay green. No yellow. A little more difficult to get replays here because of how how short this track is. So we'll definitely try to keep an eye on it. But
hit some freezing fog.
Freezing fog.
So,
well, you know, Hanneman, he hit that black ice when he was in the lead. So, and he's working the 21 here. He's going to get up to 6th here, getting around Niper. Matthews got company in the 26th of Bell now. Bell has got Benfield behind him, and oh, see, that's what I'm seeing. Raymond Bell. Oh, we got bumping and banking going on up here.
That's some good things.
That was Hanneman and Ethan?
I do believe so.
Oh, man. Oh, Ethan into the wall. Maybe we should start calling him Fearless.
Yeah.
Raymond up there to 6th now, right behind the other Raymond, Raymond Bell.
Battle of the Raymonds now.
The Battle of the Raymonds, yep. Thaddeus Frill Jr. I think I'm saying his name right, Thaddeus.
Yeah. Yeah, Thaddeus or Thaddeus. I don't know. I don't remember how Ethan pronounced it earlier.
Yeah, that's Thaddeus. So Josh Whiter.
Just White.
He's led 11 of the 15 laps. Marshall Harris, Jacob Shoffett right here. Oh, side by side, 2nd and 3rd. Almost come down. Oh, Shoffett got loose.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's all right. He didn't spin it, but He got close.
I don't want to talk about spinning cars.
Yeah, I don't either. But unfortunately, in this line of work, you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Well, the number 7, that is Stony Benfield, getting around Raymond Bell. However, Raymond he's putting that Chevy close to that Ford. We got a Mustang and a Chevy here. Yeah, I think the car that I have for the next gen, I think I have the Toyota. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. All you have to do is have one to race or watch the race. You don't have to have them all. Now, to set up a lobby and to do your setups, you have to have all of them. But
all of them.
yeah. Right now, everybody kind of getting a little spread out. There is some real close battles here. We got Benfield, Bell, and Fearless. Then Kniper, White, and Macedo. Oh, that was a jump. Macedo is up against the wall in the John Deere 73. He is having problems.
Yeah, he's got a meatball right now, too.
Yeah, he just stopped on the track.
We got a caution.
Is out.
Yep.
Yeah, caution is out. And that is probably for Douglas Macedo here. We're going to take a rewind and kind of see what happened. Well, he's going around the corner, and he just slowly... Oh, I don't know if he slid up or if he just went up into the wall, but it's like he didn't turn. And then
I hope he's not using Brendan Carroll's wheel. Sorry, Brendan. I just had to do that.
Man. Yeah, he's got a meatball. He'll definitely have to use that fast repair, and he's going to go several laps down here. That's going to put, well, everybody back on the lead lap except for Douglas. Looks like the 7 is down pit road. The 85 is down pit road. Who y'all picked to win tonight? Well, I was going to say Hanneman. I mean, we got a long way to go. He can, technically probably pull it out. But like I said, a long way to go still yet. Back there in 9th, it looks like Douglas Macedo has already called it a knot. So, yeah, and he had a fast repair. And I kind of don't blame him because you're going to go laps down so quick under conditions like that. Oh, man, I'm already yawning. So I don't really blame him, but you did again. I mean, I would stay out and pick up some, some points for sure. Looks like Shafit, Bell, and White. Sorry that I'm going back and forth, folks, but looks like they are on pit road. We'll be coming back out here momentarily. All right, well, lights are off on the pace car. Pace car will dive off out of turn number 4 here, coming to lap 24. There's a lot of 4s in that one. Yoda is the only choice, Shane says. All right, pace car down and away here. Ryder, Harris, here we go. Ryder going to hold it back. Green's back out, so he didn't go until green.
3 wide now.
No, golly. Almost 4 wide. There we go. 3 wide again. And, oh, I
Man,
don't
that was
know.
close.
Yes, it was. That was the 00 of Shoffit and the 98 up there into the wall.
Now we're going to have
Yeah.
another caution, probably.
Nope.
Maybe not.
Straightened it out. That was between Jacob Shoffit and Ethan Farless, I do believe. I think it
Race
actually.
control up there did a pretty good job.
Yeah, Tosh. She's keeping an eye on it. Now,
Yeah,
I know iRacing also has their yellows, so you know if iRacing itself doesn't deem it a yellow, it's probably not a yellow. But the 98 just got slammed by the 03. Oh, Josh White into Thaddeus. Ouch.
That was
Hanneman already back up into second. Well, battling for second, I should say.
I didn't figure he'd stay back in the back too long.
No. He is trying to run down Josh Ryder now. Josh Ryder needs to make it wider. Yeah,
He's gonna take that first place back.
Looks like,
he did.
Yep. Looks like Josh not gonna fight him off too awfully hard. Fought him off enough. And just gonna, oh golly, Ryder just popped the wall.
Raymond Bell's got a black flag.
Yeah, he does. He is coming down pit road now. We'll see here what happens to Raymond. Wonder why he got a black flag.
Not sure.
Yeah, I don't either. Just checking out everybody else right now. Not really a whole lot at the moment. I mean, even if they're spread out, those self spins are ugly. Definitely could get a yellow with the self spin. So we'll have to. Golly, man. We'll have to definitely keep an eye on it. I didn't get my nap fully in today, so.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. I thought you were sleeping. Talked to me for 2 hours.
Tony Benfield getting around Ryder. Ryder back into fourth. We're going to be coming up on stage one here in just a handful of laps.
Well, you said they'd go quick. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're still putting in about 21.5-second laps, so looks like Bell did make it back out. Josh White trying to get around Jacob Shoffit. Still a good battle. Oh, boy, that was close.
Josh White and Raymond Bell all used a fast repair.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Thaddeus Frill Jr. coming back out. Several drivers already a few laps down as well. So Thaddeus is 2 and Bell is 4. Doesn't look like. And see, it looks like everybody's already pitted at least once. So.
Well, except for Marshall Harris and Matthew Knight. Oh, Josh Ryder and Ethan Farless.
Oh, yeah, they didn't pit. Yep, they haven't pitted yet. I mean, I don't. Tires are the biggest problem. So if you can take care of your tires before the stage, you'll be okay. Fuel ain't going to be a problem. So, just, just kind of keep it going. Well, here, this race stage green will be done within the hour. But we've got 2 stages to get through, so. Oh, golly. Shopping hit the wall again.
Oh, Shopping, okay.
Yeah, that was Shopping. Coming up on White here. Still really close with the 03. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to fix that top left corner of the timing screen.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Barely can see it, so yeah. We'll work on that. I'll probably steal the one my brother made.
And made the most of it. I just put the Cup Series logo on the left side.
Oh,
of it.
okay, okay. Yeah, we'll get it all figured out. I mean, this is the first race with these guys, and the first race back. So still have some kinks we got to work out. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Hopefully I'm not low. I've been working on it.
At least our audio.
Right. All right. Lap 39, so in about 10 laps, they're going to hit that white flag. And man, Raymond worked himself back up into the lead after, you know, that first caution of the evening. And then we had another yellow. I think we've had, what, 2 yellows right now? Yeah, 2 yellows. Still 161 laps to go, so. Oh, got a good battle right here between Shoppet and White. Ooh, Shoppet. I think Shoppet got loose.
Oh, now you're getting me to yawn.
Yeah, I know it. Oh, man. Stop it.
Well, sorry, folks. We may end up falling asleep on y'all tonight.
And Matthew Kniper. Get that driver bar back up here so everybody knows who I'm on. No, blue, white 21 car.
It's either blue, white, or white, blue.
It's either, yeah, blue, white, or white, blue. One of the two. Right there in 7th. It'll be a top 10 guaranteed for everybody out here. Because we only got, oh, yeah, we have got a, yep, we've got a yellow. And that is going to be
Raymond Bell.
Bell, I do believe. Yep, coming out of turn 2.
He hit some black ice.
Yep. He hit some freezing fog, as you would say.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, it looks like he just come out of 2 and just lost it right back up into the wall. And everybody was able to get around him, it looks like. But
barely.
Yeah, but Bell is going to have some damage. I don't think it's too bad. He doesn't have a meatball, so he might come down and get it looked at, but
He don't have a fast repair either. So.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not. And that, you know, in the long run, that could hurt you.
Yeah. Using it too early in races like these, I've seen it come back to bite people so many times.
Yep. And we're starting it off here tonight with Bell not having the greatest race yet again. Man, it looks like Bell is up here with Hanneman.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They're probably chit-chatting side by side.
Probably. It looks like Bell is going to fall back here. Yeah, he's going to fall back.
Slowing down.
Yeah, Ryder is still on pit road. He's the only one right now on pit road.
Knopper's down. Farless is down.
Oh, okay. So now they start to come down pit road. It looks like Frill. Nope. Okay. Yeah, Kniper and Farless. Yeah, they're on pit road. They're probably just trying to get ready for coming up to the end of the stage here. Unless that was stage end. I doubt it, but
I don't think it was.
okay. They'll probably go ahead and just finish it out then. Now, if we do get a quick yellow here, that will end it. Because we are within that window of the stage, so.
Bell's on pit in this box now.
Oh, man. Probably getting that damage looked at, more than likely.
Yeah.
So we got Hanneman, Benfield, Harris, White, and Shoppet. There goes White and Shoppet again, side by side. Pace cars down and away and into the restart zone.
they couldn't finish the stage.
Well, Hanneman just shot out like a cannon. Harris going up into second. Benfield back into third. Oh, now Benfield is under fire from stopping. Shop it needs to drop down. He's trying to. Go ahead, bub.
Hanneman's catching up with Bell.
Yeah, Bell's 4 laps down, but yeah, he's good possibility. He could go another lap down. All right, well, coming to the white flag here for stage number 1 here. Let's go ahead and get that out here for everybody.
Yep. There's the white flag.
Yep, it looks like side by side with the 7 and the 00 and the 70 here of Marshall. So second, third, and fourth place battle here. And out of out of the turn, Raymond Hanneman is going to win stage 1. All right. Stage 1 is done, so we'll go ahead and get preset here for stage 2 while we kind of wait for, everybody to catch up with one another.
We'll stack back up and we'll start stage 2 here shortly.
Yeah, well, I'll get Hanneman back up here though.
Yeah, he made a good comeback.
Yeah, I want to talk to him about that early spin. See exactly what happened, how he felt. I'll wait till they come back out. They're coming down pit road, so I don't like disturbing them when they're coming down pit road. That's just something that, that Rudy did, and he tried not to speak with drivers, when they were coming down pit road. And I seen his point, and so I don't. And I've always done that. So
they can get distracted and ended up spinning out down pit road. You never know what could happen.
Yeah, it could cost somebody a race, and I don't want to be at fault for that. So we know that Hanneman, of course, winning stage 1 here. All right, Hanneman. You're coming back out, it looks like here. We'll get you back up here. All right, let's go and drag him up here. Hanneman, buddy, got a copy.
Copy.
Hey, man, well, you're winning stage 1. You had to work your way back up through the field after the early spin there. What happened down there, buddy? Did you just get on the gas too soon?
I lost talent.
Just lost talent. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, you were able to catch back up, grab the stage 1 win. It looks like you're going to be starting back here in third. What's it like around traffic? Because you were around a lot of it.
Dirty air. It's car definitely is a little tight. You're really trying to making sure you're not getting run over in the back in some of the braking zones, just because my braking zones are a bit different than other people's. So seeing a lot of people lock up their tires, you're kind of navigating through it just how you would on any highway. So it's a bit different. You're making sure you're not really getting your nose cut, or you're kind of racing people hard, but also giving them space because you don't want to have them spin out and wreck you, or if someone sends it in deep, you want to give them the lanes and you can undercut again. It's a bit of a strategy game going on in the midfield, but it's definitely a fun one so far. So.
All right, well, it looks like the lights are off here, so you guys are going to be coming to the start of stage 2. So, good luck down there. Still a long way to go, buddy.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll get him back down there in race control, even though he's not race control. All right, well, let's go ahead and get up here. Shop it. Nipper. Hanneman, Harris, Benfield. That is our top 5 here. We got White, Carlos, Ryder, Frill Jr., and Bell rounding out the rest of the field. Pace car is down to the safety of pit road. Shop it. He is on the loud 7. Races out. Here we go. Stage 2. Already seeing a potential 3 wide back here. The 21, the 70, the 7. Put them together and you got 98.
I'm mathing with my brother now.
No.
No.
Oh, the 70
Yeah.
gets tagged.
Yeah.
We're going to have a yellow.
Yeah,
Yep.
we are. I
Oh.
saw that coming.
Oh, man. Well, it took me to white, but I don't want to get on white. I want to get up here to Harris because that's really kind of where it all began. And unfortunately, white's just going to be the innocent bystander on this one. Yeah, look, yeah, see, Marshall just gets loose, snaps it, nowhere to go for white. You know, white that's his lane. And, well, he tags the 70. White going to cut some grass. Marshall goes up into the wall. Man.
Is where it all began. Sorry, I just had to.
Singing with the Mudlocks here tonight. And no,
Yeah.
I don't mean our cousins either.
No.
Well, we got some pit road takers here. We got Ethan down pit road. We've got White down pit road, Harris down pit road, and Bell down pit road. Oh, looks like we might have some more.
Harris has got a beat.
Oh, yeah. And that hurts, too, if you got a meatball.
He got a fast repair if he
Yep.
wants it.
Well, depends on
But-
how bad the damage is.
Right.
If it's not a lot of damage, don't use it.
I wouldn't. Yeah, no. Not
But-
this early.
Oh, it looks like he having pit road problems.
Oh, there he goes.
It
He's in
looks
his
like
dog
he
now.
did use that fast repair, so
Yep,
probably
he did.
probably the damage was just too much, you know.
Shoppers down pit road.
Yep. Yeah, he's deciding to bring it down. He's led 7 laps. Guess who's up front?
Yeah.
Hanneman, old handyman. We've got Hanneman, Benfield, and Nipper or Nipper. I think it's Nipper. They're in 3rd, Ryder 4th, and Frill Jr. 5th. Good race so far. This is why I like Richmond, because you just don't know what's going to happen. You expect something to happen, and then it don't happen, and then you think, well, it's going to happen. You know.
Could you imagine if we had 20, 25 cars out here?
Oh, I've seen it. I've done it. It's very interesting. A lot of 3 wide.
Yeah, I bet. I can imagine.
Looks like White back down pit road here. Harris is still in his box.
I didn't have 35, 40 cars out here.
Oh, golly. Now, I haven't done it with that many, but 25, 28.
35, 40. That'd last forever.
Well, 200 laps. I mean, you're guaranteed to have a few yellows in that situation, but, you know, it's a self-cleaning track. It's going to clean it's going to clean itself. Pace car is down and away again, coming to lap number 61 here tonight into the restart zone. Hanneman on the milestone, brings down everybody. Hammering down again here tonight. Stage 2 here, 00 of Jacob getting close to the wall. And you know, braking points. I know Hanneman had mentioned that everybody's got a different braking point. And that definitely could be a problem. You know, your braking point may be sooner than what, you know, the driver, you know, behind you is. So they've really got to be very careful and mindful of, okay, well, his braking point is right here and mine is right here. So, you know, you can't hammer down around this track. You're going to be braking. And I don't need a lunch break either. Just kind of keeping an eye out on everybody right now. Single files around the racetrack, but we will have to. Oh, Harris Took it behind the wall. No.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Man.
Down to 9 drivers now.
Yep. And, oh man, Ryder got real close to the wall there, but he's all right. He didn't scrape it, I don't think. Oh, 21's blinking. Sniper just disappeared, and then poof, there he is. He's in the white blue or the blue white car. He's got Hershey's on the back. Speaking of Hershey's, I just had a Hershey's not too long ago. No, we are not sponsored by Hershey's. I believe Hershey's is Nestle. Watching Kniper here, Kniper, Ryder, and Shoffit, and that is, of course, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Hanneman has got about a second lead over Benfield, but Stoney Benfield he's right there. He doesn't really have anybody around him. Everybody's either, well, there's one car ahead of him, and then everybody else is pretty much behind him. So it looks like Kniper running the low side. He might be letting the 5. Oh, maybe a little bit of net code there.
Every time they come around turn 4, I think they're going to hit those yellow barrels.
Trash cans.
Yeah. Yeah, they get close to them.
Yeah,
blinking in that.
yeah, Sniper again, yep. I think he's aware of it. All right, well, Thaddeus Frill Jr. in the 98 behind Bell. Bell's 4 laps down. He is the only driver that is any laps down right now that's out on the track. Josh White is on the lead lap, the last driver on the lead lap up here in 8th. Of course, for everybody that does not know, Josh White will be racing next week on FS1 at Bristol in the ARCA Menards Series. So everybody, try to stay tuned for that. We will be off this coming up week. So because of that, and of course, I'm going to be watching it.
Yeah, I think Stephen Lane has a broadcast over at OP. So
he's not off.
I don't think he's off.
No, we can go bug him then.
Yep. I'll go over and turn off his stream next week.
Wow.
No, I won't do that.
Still about a second ahead of Benfield. Man,
Yeah, it looks like we spread out.
Yeah, we've spread out some. I had a feeling that was going to happen once we got going. Now, of course, we'll get up here to stage 2. And that's going to stack everybody back up together on the restart. How quickly they stay that way, or how quickly they keep it together, will depend on how quick they get spread out.
Heard your phone.
Yes. All right. Well, let's see. Not a whole lot at the moment. Yeah, I keep forgetting to turn it down when I broadcast. That's one thing I've got to work out on my microphone is the background noise. For some reason, it just will not work. All right.
Heard my voice come across a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah, backfeed.
Huh. There's got to be a setting that's set wrong then. Somewhere. Well, I know if I'm talking and then you talk at the same time, I know it does it.
Oh, okay. Well, that might have been it.
All right, I can't even talk. Lap number 79 here momentarily. And there it is, lap 79. So about 20 laps, we'll hit the white flag here for stage number 2. And it looks like Hanneman, if he can stay on the track without spinning it, he may end up taking stage 2. But, you know, Benfield's right there. He's not letting him get but maybe a second ahead of him. Benfield may be saving a little bit of his tires here to make sure that he can, you know, possibly pass Hanneman to take the stage. Of course, Thaddeus Frill Jr. coming up on the 21 of Matthew Kniper. Could have a battle here for 5th. We know Matthew was blinking out, so it looks like he's just going to let Thaddeus go around him. Really, just a few battles here and there, and Benfield has caught the back bumpers of Raymond Hanneman here.
Oh, wow.
The lap number 83, we've
Oh,
got
got
a yellow.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that happened at either.
Oh, it was Bell.
Oh, it was?
It was Bell, yep.
Yep, it was.
Yep, Raymond Bell here. Now, did he get tagged or did he just lose talent? Well, he's riding the wall here. Looks like he got too far up. Oh, he smacked it. And it wouldn't let him go. He comes out of the corner, and he's all loose. Then he hits that bump right there.
Man.
Yeah, he hits that bump, and that just sent him airborne and just right into that inside wall, that pit wall area that separates pit road from the track.
He's got no fast repair either.
Yeah, that probably, unfortunately, just ended his night.
Yep, it very well could have.
Now, he smacked that wall hard. So it looks like Ethan up front now with White in second. Everybody else on pit road here. Looks like Benfield coming back out, and he beat the 00 out barely, but Raymond did beat them out. So Raymond in 3rd, Benfield 4th, Shoffett 5th, Ryder 6th, Thaddeus 7th, Kniper's coming out now. He will be 8th. Raymond Bell on pit road 9th. It looks like Ethan is coming down pit road here, as well as Josh White. We're going to go ahead and get tires and get fuel. Well, tires for sure. I don't know about fuel. They're definitely going to get tires. But Raymond back up front. Coming to lap number 86 here. Probably lap 87 when we go back green. Pixie.
Dog barking.
Yeah, it's Piggy. She got to put her 2 cents in.
She's trying to broadcast.
Yeah, she wants to, but, you know, I don't think she'd do a very good job of it.
What?
All right, lights are off, so yeah, it will be lap 87 when we get our green.
Stacking back up.
Yeah, now we're going to get started here. All right, pace car is down to the safety of pit road. And Hanneman is on the loud pedal. Here we go, folks. Back underway here tonight. Hanneman, out of the second. Stoney and Jacob. Oh, the 7. Stoney. No yellow. He did fall all the way back into 8. Man, and about, oh,
There's
no,
a caution.
Hanneman.
Oh no. Hanneman again.
Yep. Hanneman again. And it looks like coming out of turn number 4 into that tri-oval.
Is that the same spot as earlier?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't believe so. I think it was turn 4 or turn 2, the last one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but yeah, he just lost talent again and spins it. Did he? Man.
Yep, it did.
Well,
Might have cost him the stage on that one.
it depends. That will depend really on where he restarts, because we do, you know, we've got drivers up ahead of him. Everybody has pitted, so everybody's kind of going to be on the same set of tires. Now, Stoney, though, Stoney is on pit road. Well, he's in his pit box anyways. Looks like he's getting tires. So Stoney's actually going to have the fresher tires than everybody else out there. So we'll see here what Stoney is able to do here. And Jacob Shoffett is still our leader. It looks like Hanneman is going to restart 7th. So Shoffett, Brill Jr., Ryder, White, Battle of the Joshes there, 3rd and 4th. And Kniper rounding out the top 5. Lap number 90. Still got a ways to go here, folks. Something like that.
Or Kniper's winking in it.
And the lights should go off here. Yep. Yeah, they went off. All right, so Shoffett and Frill Jr. here. It looks like the 00 has chosen the outside line this time. Yeah, that's going to put Frill Jr. on the inside line. Interesting. Maybe that's just to set up his turn going into 1. It's a big possibility. All right, there we go. Pace car is down to the safety of pit road, coming into the restart zone here. Shoffett can go. And brings out everybody on the loud pedal. Yeah, he started on the outside to kind of set up his turn going into turn number 1. And side by side for second. Oh, golly, we got 3 wide back here. Oh, man.
Raymond Bell posted in Discord. VR decided to put a message directly in line of his sight that said left controller disconnected and then couldn't see.
Oh, no.
so VR caused that caution for him.
That's why I don't like VR. Raymond Hanneman, though, trying to get back up toward the front. He is already up to 5th. Battling for 4th here with a 98. He's coming up on White now. Potential battle for the lead with Shoffett and Ryder. And there goes Hanneman to the inside of White. Oh, man. We got,
oh, my goodness.
Yeah, this is getting a little dicey up front. Ryder up front now. Boy. Looks like Hanneman going to try to go low, but not able to at the moment. Wow!
Man, he split that.
Well, I think Shopping backed out of it. I don't think he got hit, but he backed out of it for sure. Now it looks like
Oh, we got another
we
cross
get a
thing.
yellow. Yes, we do. That is going to be Kniper.
That might be the end of the stage.
Yeah, it looks like Kniper decided to cut some grass here. Oh, no. And he hit that inside wall where pit road's at. Let's see here. Yeah, right there's where he lost it. And that turn has bit several drivers out here tonight. And then he smacks the wall hard. That sudden stop, man. Whew. Yeah, that'll probably do it for the stage. We'll see if...
Yeah, I'm trying to get confirmation.
Yeah. Because I don't think we're going to go back. We're on lap 97 now. And
Yeah.
if that's the stage, Ryder got stage 2. We're not going to confirm or deny anything right at the moment. Well, I do see Natasha in chat.
Oh, yeah, there she is.
The lights are still on. Yeah, I believe this is going to be the stage, so... I think Ryder was leading at the time of the yellow. Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up. You're not coming through Discord.
Oh, I'm not talking loud enough.
Oh, okay. Looks like Bell. Yeah, Bell is taking it behind the wall, of course.
Yep.
So we are
figured
down
he
to
was,
8. Well, this is going to be the final stint, so really we don't know who got stage 2, but I do believe it was Ryder. So for all intents and purposes, we'll just go ahead and throw that up there. We will give it to Ryder, but it's not going to be official until the admins do it. All right, well, coming to the final stint of the race here, folks. 100 laps here this evening. Left in the race, Ryder's on the loud pedal. Here we go. Back underway here tonight. Now, I have a feeling with the 100 laps left, they'll probably go 50, and then they'll come down pit road for the halfway mark and then go the rest of the way. But cautions can play a factor into that. Now Raymond really kind of holding back here, maybe trying to save a little bit more than what he saved before. Stoney and Josh Ryder, though, not really saving a dime out there. Stoney going up to the front now. Stoney has not leveled out yet. It looks like he'll do it just now. And Stoney started in 7th. Still watching Benfield here, though. Oh, He's tagging the wall. Hanneman up into second, coming around Ryder. Ryder back to third, shopping fourth. White coming up on the 00. Shopping. White going into the turn. Looks like he will overtake that position into fourth. Benfield, looks like Shopping under fire here too again, this time by Thaddeus Frill Jr. And back up front, Tony Benfield, Raymond Hanneman. Raymond caught the back bumper of the 7. Ooh, looks like Stoney got to the wall again.
Right here.
Yeah, battle for the lead now.
Yep.
Well, that didn't last long. Raymond taking over the lead. Benfield back into second. Well, we still have some races left on the schedule here, folks. We're not done.
MaxspeedTV.com, click on schedules.
I could
Click on league schedules.
also pull up the schedule here in OBS for everybody to look at. So we'll do that real quick here. The Cup schedule, here it is. We are at Richmond tonight. Martinsville on the 20th. And then we got the All-Star race in Charlotte, the World 600 at Charlotte, Kentucky, Gateway, Chicagoland, Michigan, Indianapolis, Darlington, and then Talladega. Of course, we've got to get through the next couple of races for sure. That is our schedule. Man. So we'll keep an eye on Hanneman and Benfield. Let's go and check out everybody else. It looks like White really didn't have anybody around him per se. He is sitting in third. Ryder's back behind him with Thaddeus right on his tail. And then Shoppet's right on his tail. So you got 4th, 5th, and 6th pretty much right there together. And Matthew Knifer back here by himself. Ethan Farless, he's by himself. He's got company, though, with the leaders coming around. He's going to have to be careful or he's going to go a lap down. Not really a lot going on here, folks.
No, there's no.
A lot of separation. Everybody kind of, running their own lines. We can ride along here with a driver. Let's go ahead and do Thaddeus. They are shifting, so... Looks like they're dropping it down into 4th.
Yep. Put me in an automatic race car and I'll race. I just don't like shifting.
Well, unfortunately, that doesn't work on our racing.
No, I know.
I don't even know if you can change it to have it shift for you. Anybody out there in YouTube land know?
I ain't nowhere near good enough to be on a track anyway, unless I'm by myself.
Just takes practice.
Yeah.
Looks like a Ryder, Thaddeus, Shoppet, all right here together. This is a good little battle. 2 Mustangs and a Chevy here together. Oh, the 98 right up into the 5.
Oh, God. Yep, there's the caution.
That is the yellow Right here is where, yeah, it looks like the 98 just comes right up as they're going into the corner here. Comes right up into the 5. Yeah. Wow.
But it just takes practice to get out there on the racetrack. I have a hard time staying in my broadcast chair.
All right, well, another yellow. It looks like Hanneman probably going to come down. Yeah, he's going to come down pit road here. Stoney's down. White's down. Shoffett's down. Ryder's down. Frill's down. Kniper's down. Looks like Ethan Farless. Of course, he is still in 8th, but he is going to get the wave around the pace car here and get back on the lead lap officially. So he did go a lap down. He cannot come down pit road yet, but he can definitely get around the track. And he is flying around the track. He's going to pick up several positions here. He is up front, but I do believe he's going to have to let the leaders come around. I don't think he can stay up front. Nah, he can. He's going to have to let everybody come back around him. So Hanneman, Ethan right now is in 2nd. Stoney is in 3rd, but I believe from Stoney on back is going to be able to get around him. Because Ethan just got back on the lead lap, and that's how it works. So Hanneman, Benfield, Shoffett, White, Ryder, Kniper, Frill Jr., and then you could go ahead and put Ethan at the tail end of the field here. Looks like Kniper and Frill Jr. is going to have to come around him too. Lap 120 of 200 here tonight, folks. So we are winding it down. Still about 80 laps left to go, roughly. Been a good race, though. For the small field, Bub, it's been a really good race.
Yeah, totally lost my caution number. That's caution number 9 total. That includes the stages.
Yeah.
Had like 7 actual. But I think stage 2 ended on a caution. So.
I believe, yeah, stage 2 ended on a yellow. So, yeah, that it technically counts.
Yep. So we've had 8 actual cautions.
Yep. And looks like Hanneman up here scrubbing some tires, saying hello. See if he does it again. If he does it again, we know he's listening. Oh, well, they're going to be going back green, so he can't do it.
Yeah, here they go.
And into the restart zone, green shot on the loud pedal backer away here tonight at Richmond Raceway. Battle for 2nd, potential battle for 3rd or 4th or ooh,
oh, Josh White almost got turned around.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Yep,
oh, and it's a big one too. 3
it is a big one
at least.
Yep.
Oh man.
I thought he was going to save it there for a second.
Yeah, I need to get on Ryder here because I believe this is where it all began here between the 03 and the 5. And this is what we was talking about, tempers starting to flare. Is little incidents like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question is, who got into who? Now, it looks like Josh was coming down and right into the 5, and that kind of set the stage for what we just seen out there on the track. And really nowhere to go for the 21 as the 21 gets popped by the 03 as the 03 was coming back down the track. Let me see here. That is Josh White. Yeah, the 21, just an innocent bystander. And, oh, man, they both take a hard lick into the outside wall. That's going to hurt.
That 21 about went on its side.
Yes, it did. Yeah, Matthew. Yep. Man. Yep, all but 2 drivers.
Man, I was just about to say that. Get out of my brain. Get out of my brain. Yeah, I was just seriously just about to say that.
Okay, I'll let you say it.
Only 2 drivers haven't used a fast repair.
Yes, that's what I was gonna. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness.
Stoney Benfield and Jacob Shofford are the 2 drivers. Everybody else has used their one and only fast repair. That is out here on the track. Of course, Douglas Macedo, he had a fast repair, but he did not use it. He took it behind the wall. Harrison Bell, of course, they used theirs. They're unfortunately out of the race here tonight. Looks like Kniper is still on pit road. This is not good for Kniper.
Oh, poor Raymond Bell, his VR got in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, VR would make me motion sickness.
Yeah, that VR, man, that'll, I don't know, I don't think I can do it. All right, lights are off. Here we go with Hanneman, Benfield, Shofford, Frill, and Farless, or Fearless, whatever you want to call him. Our sponsor here tonight, again, a big shout out to Ethan out there and WDH Designs for going ahead and sponsoring the Cup Series this season. First race with these guys.
Yep. Should have been a week or so ago, but
Yeah.
other things. And Thursday night, or no. And you had audio issues on Thursday night.
Yeah, I could not get nothing working Thursday. And I had a lot on my mind, too, and I didn't want to think about it. So.
Yeah, really.
But we're back. We got it. Ooh, Thaddeus Frill. Got a little bit high there. Well, got to get up here to Stoney. He's going down to the inside of the 00. Well, Jacob Stoppel looks like Stoney is going to overtake that second spot. And, well, we've seen Stoney up here pretty much throughout the race. Uh-oh, we got one spinning.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
yeah, we do.
Ethan. And it. Turn 2.
Yep, turn 2 strikes again. Need to put some salt down there on that black ice.
Right in front, I believe, of the 98 of Thaddeus. Yeah, he just lost it. Man.
He locked up his wheels there for a second, too.
I bet you Ethan is fearless now.
Oh, I bet he's more than that. We can't say on air.
Well, we could, but he'd fire us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't do that on Maxspeed.
No.
We try to keep it PG-13.
So stage 2, that was the end of stage 2 when
Yes.
it was the end of stage 2, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh confirmed it.
Yeah.
Took a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, they probably had to make sure, which,
Yeah.
you know, RC is not easy. You know, we have it made compared to what,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Tosh is doing.
I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to do.
You've got to watch everything, and you don't have very long to make a decision, you know. So it's not easy. I've been up in the race control for other leagues just to listen in, and no bueno. Just keep me up here in the broadcast booth, and we'll go from there. Ryder, go ahead.
I couldn't keep up.
Yeah. Ryder, Shoffett, down pit road here. Looks like that is the only 2 that decided to come down.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, well, lights should go off this time. We'll see which line Raymond chooses. Probably the inside. That's where he's chosen, is that inside line. And yeah, he's going to be on the inside. That's going to put Benfield on the outside in second. Krill Jr. third, Kniper fourth, and White in fifth. So all your odd numbers are on the inside, and all your even numbers are on the outside until you get back here to the tail end of the field, and then it's whatever line basically you want to be in.
Well, Jacob Shopping, he's at the he's in the 00. That's a neutral number.
I ain't talking about that number. Wow.
Because 0 is neither even nor odd, so it's neutral.
It's not what I was talking about, but okay.
I know. I know.
Green flag's back out.
There we
Here
go.
we go. Out of turn number 2. It looks like everybody's okay that time around. Oh, White having
Ooh, Josh
problems.
White, yep. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Somebody's into somebody back here.
No wreck yet. No, Ethan. He's going to go to the tail end. No wreck. No yellow. We did have a little hiccup there, but there was no yellow. Looks like Stoney falling back to third. Thaddeus up into P2. He started 6th, right there around Stoney. Stoney started in 7th. Boy, say that 5 times fast. Jacob Shopping started 2nd. He's running back here in the 4th. And Josh White started 11th. He's back here running in 5th. He does have a Ryder back here breathing down the back bumper. And, you know, now they go side by side. We've already seen these two go at it here tonight.
They both were in the middle of a caution, and they may be about to be. Oh, man. They're about in the middle of another one.
Yep. Wow. I had a feeling that was going to happen again. just a gut feeling that was saying that something was going to, extracurricular activities, I should say. Thaddeus, Stoney, and Jacob. That's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We'll keep an eye on White and, well, Ethan's coming up on White here. He's about a half a second behind him. All 8 drivers, though, still on the lead lap. Matthew just crossed the stripe there, and Raymond's on the back stretch down into 3. About 22 minutes, folks. We stay green. We're going to be done. Raymond's just hitting his marks. Not really worrying about all the other drivers back behind him. Clean air is so important here. You get into that clean air, no other cars in front of you putting that dirty air on you. You can pretty much run away with it.
You got almost a 2-second lead.
Yeah, 1.6, 1.7 and climbing right now. Looks like White going. Man, White fell. He went all the way back into 6th after the little hiccup there with Ryder. Oh, and he hits the wall. Oh. And it looks like him and Ethan's going to go side by side. We'll keep it. Oh, wow.
Wow, I'm so tired. I got up at 11:30.
Yeah, I slept late myself.
Come on.
I'll take my meds and go back seat.
Come. done this race. I'll
Yeah. Oh.
years down. I'll go sit on the bed.
Ethan Farley still keeping it close here with White. And that's the battle we're kind of watching right now. It's about the only close battle I see.
I decided to go back and watch those two because everybody else pretty much spread out.
Oh, Josh almost lost it there. And
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Ethan was able to get around him. Oh!
Ooh. White bumped him.
He didn't just bump him. He
He
gave him a
did.
shot. And both of them hitting the wall. Wow. That's going to put more damage on the 03. Well,
White.
and he popped the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that one. That one came through my headset.
Yeah, he popped the wall hard on that one. Well, let's see here if we can find out anybody else at the close battle. I don't. Stoney did get around in second, Jacob in third. So Stoney is back up into P2. Jacob is in third. Now the question is, how long will they go on this set of tires? We'll start at the top here. Raymond has been out here 30 laps. Likewise with Stoney, 30 laps. 18 laps for Jacob, and then 30 for Thaddeus, 18 for Josh, Ethan, Josh, and Matthew. So, you know, how long will you stay out on these old tires? How long, you know, when do you pit? If you pit at all, you know.
I'm not sure how much fuel they got left.
Oh, well, fuel ain't going to be a problem. It's 100% fuel. You can go about 120 plus laps on fuel. So
They got 51 laps to go. So
yeah, they got plenty of fuel. Fuel ain't the problem.
I didn't realize they had 100%. So.
Yeah, 100% on the fuel, and one fast repair, and I think it's unlimited tires as well.
I was about to ask a dumb question. I was like, you said unlimited tires. I was about to ask if that includes the one they started with.
Wow.
I'm not thinking straight.
Apparently not.
Oh my goodness.
Well, looks like, let's see here. Who is that? That is, man, Raymond just put Matthew a lap down. So Raymond, so we have, what, 7 now on the lead lap? Yep. So the next driver to go a lap down would be White. That's if Raymond can catch him, and I mean, he's coming. Raymond. Yep. White coming out of 2, and then here comes Raymond coming out of 2. All right, well, let's go ahead and cockpit here with Hanneman. Got to go easy on the throttle there, Hanneman. You already made 2 boo-boos tonight. Don't want to make another one. You can see right up ahead of him, that's White.
Mm-hmm. Careful coming out of that turn.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. This is about what time I usually take my meds too, so. Raymond, Stoney, Jacob, that's our top 3. Thaddeus and Ryder, that's finishing out the top 5. still have a handful of laps here. We'll go ahead and take a look at our caution number. Total of 11 laps. That does include the stages. One of those stages, stage 2, ended under yellow. So therefore, we do have 10 regular cautions, 11 in total. We do have 43 laps to go still yet. And total number of cautions laps is matching our laps to go at 43. So our lead changes. Huh?
You don't see that often.
No, you don't. Laps to go will now be 42. So it did change there, but everybody's seen it. So we're good to go. 10 lead changes though here tonight, and
that matches with the regular cautions at 10. So,
at 10. Well, it does look like they're coming around the 03 now. White did go a lap down, so Ethan Farless will be the next driver a lap down. Let's go ahead and bring that driver bar back up here. It looks like Ethan didn't fight him. He just got out of the way and let Raymond go by. So about 41 laps left to go. Question still remains, when, where, and if do you pit? Or do you just run it out and see what happens? Josh Ryder is the last driver on the lead lap. He is coming across the stripe now. Raymond is going into 3, so there's a little bit of a gap there. It looks like at about 12.5 seconds. I mean, not much of a gap, but there is still a gap. So Raymond, Benfield. Oh, Benfield just popped the wall again.
he sure did.
No, Raymond Hanneman, though, you know, if he can hang on here, you know, he would extend that points lead. I was just talking to him earlier here tonight, and, you know, he's got a pretty good lead over second already. But if, you know, if he comes out here and wins tonight, which he's got a pretty good shot at it, that's just going to extend the lead. They're doing old Winston Cup style points, so it's all about points. You don't get the win you're in type of deal. That doesn't work that way. It's whoever has the most points at the end of the season will be your champion.
Yeah, I like it this way too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah, that to me is racing.
Mm-hmm.
Thaddeus coming up on Jacob. I think Jacob might have scraped the wall just a tiny bit, but that tiny bit can hurt.
Yeah. I don't remember which driver it was earlier, but yeah, he had a magnetic pull into the wall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember really from lap to lap, especially when we go green. I kind of lose, you know, what happened on this lap, what happened on that lap. Oh, Hanneman scraping the wall now. Uh-oh.
He's still got about a 2-second lead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's... Oh,
uh-oh.
Get a yellow. What?
That was quick, too.
I don't know.
Oh, either.
It took me back to white. But I don't know. Okay, well, let me see here. Oh, White hit the wall there. Let me see if something happened. Hey, he hit the wall, but that was... I don't think that would have brought out the yellow. He just hit the wall. I mean... Could it have been Ethan? Ethan's... Yeah.
Ethan's done.
I wonder if it was Ethan.
Might have been. He keeps...
Let me see here. It looks like he's coming out of...
Ethan's gone. He's done with
Yeah, let me see here. I'm going to stay on Farless here and see what happened to him. I don't know, really, what happened to him. I mean, he's just... Sorry about the fast forward here, folks, but I am trying to get to see what happened to Ethan.
Yeah, fast forward. This is a pretty fast race.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, he's going around that track quick. Oh, maybe that's where it happened at, right there. He come out of the corner. He come out of the corner here and slammed the outside wall. And I wonder if he stopped on the track or on the racing surface. Because if that's the case, then yeah, a caution would fly, but
I don't see it.
that's not where it happened at. We just seen that he popped the wall. I really don't know.
Oh, like everybody came down pit road. There's a couple still down there. So
All right. Well, we're not going to stay on it. Ethan, unfortunately, is done here tonight.
Yeah.
That's not what we wanted to see. Oh, okay. It looks like it was back there with the 5, he says.
Ryder.
Yeah. Fearless Broadcasting is in chat. That's Ethan, for everybody that does not know. It looks like him and the 5 had some issues. Extracurricular activities. We stay out of it.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody coming down pit road. White taking it behind the wall as well. So we have lost 2 more. Bell on pit road here, and well, we're down to 6 drivers. Yep, here we go. Green's out. Hanneman on the loud pedal. Jacob going up into 2nd.
Ryder got black flagged.
Oh, that would be the 5. He will have to come down pit road here.
If he started too early.
Looks like the 98. No, probably with the yellow. Or bringing out the yellow or something like that. That's probably the black, what the black flag was. I don't quote me on it, but I believe that's what it is. Whoa, man.
We got, man.
These guys are dirt tracking it. Oh, Stoney's not going to be able to hang on to it. Yellow's
They got to cost me again.
Dirt tracking it.
Yeah, welcome to Dirt Track Racing at Richmond.
Yeah, we see, of course, Stoney and then the driver ahead of him. That was the 00. And I think the Stoney ended up doing it to try not to get into the 00. And Stoney was unable to get it straightened back out. And he decides, I'll just go in reverse.
Go drive backwards.
It's just going to drive backwards. Yeah. Backwards, not backwards. It's called backwards.
It's backwards here in Arkansas.
The backwards, yep. Yeah, it's like pillow. It's either pillow or pillar. Window is winder. You know, everything's added with an ER on the end.
Yep.
Well, not everything. Because coffee cupper wouldn't sound right.
Oh, Lord.
Or Coca-Cola. No.
I drink Dr. Pepper.
Sounds like you add more pepper to your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Pepper.
Don't start that. Your dog will start barking.
Yeah, I know. She's asleep.
Oh,
Pixie. Piggy. I scared her.
Like Benfield's down pit road again.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. I did not foresee that one coming. I figured he'd stay out. Oh, man. Well, the next race is going to be at...
Martinsville, I do believe.
Yeah, Martinsville. You are
Yes.
correct. We'll go
Got
ahead.
bad history with that racetrack.
That's my brother's favorite track, people.
Shut up. I think it was my very first race or the second one. There.
No, it was your first one.
First one, I
First one.
27 cautions. I had
Yeah,
to deal with, man.
yeah, he loved that. Yeah, 27 yellows that race. That was rough. Well, we're going to be coming to 20 to go here momentarily. It'll be 21 this time by, and then the white flag will be after that. Coming to lap 180 of the scheduled 200 laps here. Yep. The paperclip is what they call Martinsville, because if you look at a paperclip and then you look at Martinsville, it looks like a paperclip. All right, pace car's down and away.
Yeah, let's finish this on green, guys.
This is where tempers could start coming out, unfortunately. For everybody that's raced at Richmond, y'all kind of know what I'm talking about. They get down to the nitty gritty and they want to, get every position they can, and well, stuff happens. If this was Mario Kart, you'd be having those little turtles. They'd be throwing turtles at each other.
Gosh.
20 laps to go. Somebody popped the wall there, and that was the 5 of Ryder. 19 to go. It don't take long to get around the track, that's for sure.
Oh, it don't.
Man, Raymond Hanneman has led 130 laps here. I'm going to go ahead and say it. If Raymond had not had those problems here tonight, early on, he would have probably been leading all the laps here. But,
Yeah, the majority of
yeah,
them.
well, he's got majority of
Well-
them now, but,
Definitely.
yeah, but I think he'd have probably have led 100. Well, I think he would have had it all right now. But, those early issues, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, he caused the first caution. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't lying. He just had some issues. Like he said it. This is his words, not mine. He lost talent. So, these guys are, it's a great group of.
Somebody stopped on the track.
Yellow, and that is Stoney.
Yep, that's Stoney. Yep, sure was.
Ah.
I think he lost it, spun out. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right. I think you are correct. Yeah, coming down into turn number 1, it looks like. He just cannot get it straightened back out. Yep.
He wanted to go dirt tracking.
Right. Now, he was on the apron, but when he come back around,
Thought for a split second.
Yep. Well, he got sideways. He got turned backwards. So that's going to bring out a yellow. So 16 to go. A late race yellow here. Well, we can unfortunately blame that one on a 7. Can't really blame it on anybody. That's not my job. But, when it's obvious. And they have been fighting this track. Well, Farless knows, they've been fighting this track and these turns all night long here. Looks like Raymond's going to be on the apron here, just kind of hanging out. He doesn't really have to save fuel. He's got plenty of fuel. We only got 15 laps to go here. Tough break for Stoney, though. Man.
Yeah, he was up there too.
Yes, he was. Yeah, it looks like he is going to be restarting 5th. Lights are still on the pace car here, so.
Definitely gonna have some fresh tires.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have well, he's not the only one.
No, he's not the only one.
Jacob Shoffett and Thaddeus Frill, they're going to be right there with him. The top two, though, has been out here 16 laps. That could make a difference. However, with the tires being cooled off, I would rather have cool old tires than brand new tires, because it won't take long for the cooled off used to get heated back up again. It still takes a couple of laps, but those new tires, man, they're slick.
In real life NASCAR, I wonder how hot those tires get.
Oh,
I mean, I've wondered that several times.
400 degrees, maybe hotter.
Man.
Yeah.
No wonder they wear out quick.
Yeah, you could take a paint scraper and scrape the black off of them. They're so. That's why they wear gloves.
Wow.
Because they're so hot. That'd be a question for White. He would know.
Yeah, Josh would know.
You know, so yeah, I mean, those things, yeah, they get hot. No, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. Green's back out. Well, let's see here if Stoney can work his way back up into the top 3. He is working on the 21 right now of Niper.
He did just that.
Yep. Yep, when you speak it, it happens. Now he's trying to run down the second shot. There is 11 laps to go here. There is laps left for Stoney to Oh, and he's going.
Oh no, he's going around.
No!
Man. Spun out again. Wow.
Man, I bet Stoney is not happy. And that's those fresh tires I was talking about. They're
I bet
slick.
he's fuming.
Oh, I
bet
know.
he's fuming right now.
I know I would be. Yeah, the back end just just let loose.
Fishtailed, looks like.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, because when it let loose, and yeah, boy, I bet he is mad.
Well, we won't bring him up in the booth.
He'd probably be like, "Don't talk to me."
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we've had a couple of drivers in the past. They want to talk? Nope. Okay.
Nope. That's happened a lot in my tenure of broadcasting, and I know Fearless has probably ran into that too, where, you know, you like, "Hey man, want to talk about your problems?" Nope.
Okay. We'll drag you back down there where you belong.
So it looks like Jacob Shoffett.
I think he's down in pit road again.
I think Jacob is part of Fearless Motorsports. So
yep.
Thaddeus Frill Jr. is also part of it. So right now we've got second and fourth. That is with the
Fearless Broadcasting.
Well, Fearless Motorsports.
Fearless Motorsports, yeah.
Yeah. Fearless Broadcasting is Ethan. That's his broadcasting company.
Yeah, it is. I got.
He owns like 100 leagues and sponsors like 1,000 and. No, he does a lot.
I've talked to him several times on Discord. He's pretty busy.
I don't know how he does it.
Me either.
I'm just happy to get a day off. No.
I know before your heart attack earlier this year. You were doing 4 or 5 days a week.
I
bro.
was 6 days a week.
6 days a week. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I ain't doing that again.
No.
All right, here we go. Today's Saturday. Today's Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
College football again.
Yeah, that's right. Duh. I don't know why I keep thinking today's Sunday.
Earth to bub.
Yeah, I know. I'm behind. Raymond Hanneman, Jacob Shoppett, Kniper, Frill Jr., and Stoney. Stoney up in the fifth. Now, the only driver any laps down is Josh Ryder. He's on pit road here. We've only got 5 drivers out here. Wait, 6. Raymond Bell. Nope, Raymond Bell's not out there. Never mind.
No, he's not out there.
I thought he was.
There goes.
The pace car?
Pace car. Yeah, that thing.
That thing. He
Oh, man.
couldn't speak.
Didn't speak.
English, bub, English.
I'm trying.
Thaddeus up into third. So
Oh, my
second
gosh.
and third now. Part of that Fearless Motorsports. The question is, though, can they hang on to that P2, P3 spot? Because Stoney's right there.
I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going. I'll end up on the broadcast jinx.
I'll say it. He's coming.
Hmm?
Stoney. He's coming.
Yep. Yeah, we got 4 to go.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's really going to put Stoney between a rock and a hard place here because, you know, running out of laps.
Yeah, they're going quick.
Hanneman as company. They'll shop it right there, and then Friel right behind
Yep.
him. So what can you do in 2 laps? Because we're going to be coming to 2 to go here, folks. Well, I'll go ahead and say this, too. We're going to yellow now. That's going to put us in a GWC attempt. If we get back around and hit the white flag, well, that's it. Whatever happens after that happens. So I don't think we'll end up getting a yellow. Yep. White flag in the air one more
it's
time
out.
around here tonight at Richmond Raceway. Raymond Hanneman. He leads this lap. That'll be 149 laps. It's a lot of laps.
A lot of laps.
Out of the
Here we go.
turn.
That's
Here we
it.
go. Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Raymond is going to win it. Jacob in second. And Thaddeus Frill Jr. will round out the top 3. Stoney in 4th. Matthew Kniper in 5th. Josh Ryder will finish in 6th on pit road. But our winner here tonight, Raymond Hanneman, Mr. Handyman, had to work himself back up yet again, but was able to bring it home into victory lane. We'll get our top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show.
there you go.
Post-race show here in just a second, folks. So hang on. We will be right back. Well, alrighty, folks, we are back. We are going to start here with the 85 machine of Raymond Hanneman. Raymond coming, back up and through the field, man. That clean air, really, really helpful. However, those hiccups out there that you had, man, you really had to be careful getting back up and through there. 149 laps under your belt. And I think if you hadn't had those hiccups, man, you probably would have led every single lap, man. Talk about it.
Honestly, yeah, I made the mistakes. I lost talent in both the stages, which is very unfortunate. However, I got to give it up to the drivers tonight with Stoney, Josh, Jacob. They're really good drivers. They showcased it tonight, and they were really good at saving time in longer runs. I was really working in stage two, and then more the last stage though. Downshifting into fourth. I was running the track in fifth, so practice, going into fourth and seeing how my drive off was. And when we had that long green flag run in the last stage there, I definitely noticed an improvement. It was definitely a lot better for my tires, and I was able to be consistent as well. So I owe it to everyone in the league for pushing me a little harder, and definitely wanted to practice that and get better at it. So I was able to hold on there at the end.
Well, I know it was a crazy race, and especially when you get a few drivers, side by side with one another. You've got drivers going up, drivers coming down. What was it like you yourself? Trying to work your way back up through the field, and trying to really also knowing where everybody's breaking point is, because not everybody's is the same.
Definitely it's for me, I try to offset going to a turn just in case the braking points are different. It seemed like for me, I was braking a lot earlier than everybody else. They were kind of getting a better entry, but I was setting myself up for better exits. So, when it came down to being offset and I brake a little earlier, they would go into the turn a little more, and then when it came to the exit, I would just stay down a half, like a lane to a lane and a half there to make sure they had room on the outside, and set myself up for a battle in the backstretch down into three or down into one. So definitely a little bit of a different strategy for sure. I think longer run, setting up your exit speed is more viable than setting up your entry speed, because then you're just pushing the right front, and then you don't really have grip on the end there. So again, just really happy with the performance tonight, and doing a little bit of a different strategy. I know the green flag pit stop at the last stage there, if it went green the whole way, that would have been fun, because I know a lot of people needed right sides, or I was thinking about staying out the whole way. So it was definitely a toss up on what to do there, and I'm glad at the end it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. It looks like pretty much for everybody. I know Stoney was trying to work his way back up to at least the top three, and with those new tires, man. I was saying tonight, I would rather have cold old tires than new tires, because those new tires, man, they're they're slick.
They definitely need about 5 laps to heat up. Like when I think it was one wasn't when everyone pit. I think it was like 190 in the 190s. Everyone pit that last time there, and I was honestly nervous. I was like, I think I kind of want the older tires though in general, just so I can I'll cool them down, and then I'll be able to run them a little harder, because they have to get the tires up to temp. So it definitely worked out there though at the end.
Yeah, definitely did. Well, we're going to be off this week. Josh White racing at Bristol in real life. So, we're going to be off this week. But when we come back, it's not going to get any easier. Martinsville, the paperclip. How do you feel about the paperclip?
This is my best short track. I mean, if you want to consider Phoenix, then I'd say Phoenix is my best short track. But this is not bad. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Martinsville, just because of the aggressiveness and like how you have to make passes there, especially in these cars. It's you're pretty much driving bricks on the track, so you kind of have to use the bumper a little bit to kind of move people and get in their left rear and not spin them out, but to kind of say that that's your position type of thing. There's gonna be a lot of late braking happening there, so I'm nervous for it just because of the outcome and how hard the racing is going to be. But even like with Bristol and stuff like that, I'm not a huge fan of that track either. So to come here and do well at Richmond, have a better gap going to Martinsville, it's even if I get some stage points and finish in the top 5, I'd be happy there.
Yeah, I think Martinsville is going to be kind of the set stage, setting that tone for the rest of the season. Of course, we still have plenty of races left to go, even after Martinsville. So, awesome job out here tonight, grabbing the win, man, getting that gap a little bit further from second place. So, awesome job. You're doing what you got to do to potentially take the, season 1 championship. Things can happen, but I think you've got a pretty good shot at it. Awesome job out here tonight. Any, final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory?
I gotta thank my girlfriend. I know she was race control tonight, and it's always nice to have her in chats and being there and stuff like that. I really appreciate her support. I gotta thank all the guys over at Eternal Racing, everyone that came to the stream tonight and my personal stream just to help support and whatnot. So I appreciate everybody, all the supporters out there. I gotta thank Bryce, Kyle. I gotta thank everybody over at Triple Stint. iStats. Gotta thank you guys for broadcasting, all the admins, everybody that helps put this on every single week, and last but not least, Nick Adams, even though he's not here, big shout out to him for helping us out as well on the back end. So,
all right. Well, as always, man, I say it every time. No matter who wins, awesome job on the win out here tonight, buddy. Enjoy the week off, and we will see you at Martinsville. Well, we'll see you in the truck race first, and then we'll see you in the Cup. So
I won't be in the truck race. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, we'll see you in the Cup then.
Yes, of course.
All righty, buddy. We'll go celebrate your victory, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Awesome. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is gonna bring us down here to our second place finisher, and I'm gonna have to get down here a little bit further on him because he is actually on pit road. That would be the 00 here. And where's my mouse? There it is right here. All right. Jacob, do you got a copy, buddy?
I do. How you doing tonight?
Well, we're doing all right. Well, awesome job out here, man. You got a P2. It looks like you started kind of mid-pack with the amount of drivers we did have out here. And, you were up here battling it up with these guys. Once you got up here, you didn't ever look back. You led 13 laps. You started in second, but it was one of those come and go type of ordeals here tonight for just about everybody. So, kind of talk about it.
Yeah. After starting outside front row, man, I took off and trying to take it easy, slick tires and everything. Once I got my feet underneath me, felt good, except for the few times that I almost lost it and looped it, but ended up saving it every time. But yeah, I mean, it was a good car. I didn't have anything for Raymond tonight. I was hoping I did, and hoping I could stay in his mirror enough on that last little run to maybe force a mistake, and it didn't come. And gave it my all coming out of 4, just threw it sideways off the corner in hopes that I could do something, and it didn't work.
It didn't stick. Well, it's all right, man. You're gonna grab some good points out here tonight, finishing P2. What was the, for you as a driver out here? I know everybody's different. So, you as an individual driver, what was the hardest thing out here tonight for you in general?
For me in general, at lap 122, I think it was, my force feedback cut out on my wheel, so I was running with no feedback, and it came back about 181, I think. And after that, it was game on. I was actually holding my own again. But when that force feedback was gone, man, it was hard to keep all 4 tires underneath me.
Yeah, that force feedback, that plays a huge role into races like this. Super speedways, not so much, but short tracks, 1.5 miles, that force feedback comes in handy.
Oh, absolutely. Especially entering turn 1 here over that new asphalt patch. It's bumpy, so you kind of got to feather the throttle or feather the brake across that patch, and it's hard to tell when it begins and ends if you ain't got no force feedback.
Yeah, you hit that the wrong way, and it ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah, you end up backing into the wall in 1.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it is what it is. Awesome job, man. You got back up there to where you started. You led some laps and finishing second. So awesome job, man. Now we're going to be off this coming up week. Likewise, Josh is going to be racing in real life, so we're going to be off. But when we come back, we're going to be at the Paperclip Martinsville. How do you feel about the Paperclip?
Oh, hope everyone's back bumper is ready.
Pretty much.
Yep, better throw some extra reinforcements in that front and back bumper because it's going to get used a lot.
Yeah, I think who's ever in the lead, if we can get green, probably won't lose the lead unless we get a yellow, and I do expect some yellows on that race.
Oh, absolutely, and the leader might be the worst position to be actually at that race, because the guy in third, or actually it might be the guy in sixth or fifth, my bad, fifth or seventh, may not have good enough brakes. We'll just put it like that.
Yeah. You're not wrong. So now your last name is Shafi, right?
That's correct.
All
Yep.
right. Hey, I said it right all night long. Awesome job for me on my part.
Yeah.
Well,
It's rare that people get it right on the first try.
yeah, that's what I said all night. So I got it right. Well, awesome job out here tonight, Jacob. Man, any final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate your P2?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Legacy Outfitter Gear, Circle S Services, Fearless Motorsports, and of course y'all for putting on a good broadcast.
No, I appreciate it, man. We'll go celebrate your P2 out here tonight, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Absolutely. See you then.
See, but all right. Well, that is going to bring us down here to our third place finisher here tonight, Thaddeus Frill Jr. Now, try to say that 5 times fast. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. You had your fair share of things going on down there, on the track out here tonight. You started 6th, getting that final podium spot there in 3rd. But Stoney, man, he was right there with y'all. You and him were battling it out there toward the end of the race. And, man, it was a dogfight between y'all two. Talk about it. How was you able to, even after he spun and got back up there, how was you able to hold him off?
Well, after seeing him spin a couple times, I knew that my car was probably a little bit more stable than his. So, I mean, I had my fair share coming out of turn 2. I think I almost lost it, and I ended up saving it a couple times. And Richmond's a little bit of a looser racetrack coming out of the turn, so I knew as long as I could keep it down there, I'd get up there. And he had that last spin, kind of damaged his car, so I was able to kind of break away from him and try to chase Ryan and Jake down.
Well, it was a dogfight out here. Now, we didn't have a whole lot of drivers, but with the drivers that we did have out there on the track, Thaddeus, it seemed like, there was 30 drivers out there the way you guys were racing. Yeah, it got spread out some, but when you guys were right there together, I mean, y'all were going 2 and 3 wide until those tires, kind of fell off and everybody got spread out. When you were around another driver, right there with them, what was the air like for you?
So for me, it was kind of it definitely loosened your car up, especially on the bottom when you're coming off and you got a car right to your right. Like, you really can't get the drive off. You want the rest of that track for it. So coming off the bottom, you can't really get that run on the inside because that car's right there taking the air off the front of your car, and all that grip's leaving. So it was dangerous. Like, when everybody got around each other, it was a little dicey. But once it got spread out, with the tire wear, I was able to kind of navigate a lot better. But yeah, it was a little dicey up there.
Well, I mean, with this Richmond, man, it's a short track. Races like 1.5 miles, and you guys, again, with the driver count, you guys proved it that you get out here, you race it up, you have a good time. Do you think maybe some tempers got a little bit, kind of scary out there here? Or do you think everybody knew kind of what was going on?
I think it depends. It depends on a few of the drivers. There's that. I mean, over our radio, it wasn't too bad. I know I got a little upset. I think when Raymond Bell got into me, but as soon as he came over the radio, that's what's cool about live racing, is like people can come over the radio and explain themselves before the end of the race, and you're trying to figure out where they're at in the world. But no, yeah, they're definitely with short track racing at any track, it's gonna be it's going to be difficult when you're that close quarters to people. I'm really proud of what the guys at Fearless did today, and kind of keeping their temper down and making sure that everything was going to go smoothly toward the end of the race. So, but yeah, I'm sure next week there's going to be a few guys that aren't gonna like racing within proximity to each other.
Well, it'll be in 2 weeks, so hopefully they have a week to, think about it, because we're off this week. Josh is racing in real life, and
Oh yeah.
you can watch it on FS1. Not only you, but everybody out there, if y'all have it. So he's going to be at Bristol, in the Arkham Menards series. I'm going to be watching it. So, but when we come back, we're going to go to the Paperclip, Martinsville. I mean, how do you yourself feel about that track?
So yeah, Martinsville is probably not my best track. I like banking, and Martinsville just Martinsville doesn't have it. I think that the strategy next week is just going to be staying out of trouble, trying to prioritize the low lane coming into the race, and then as rubber builds up on that second lane, almost like half a lane up, you'll start seeing like too wide racing and stuff. But for the most part, it's just going to be making sure that you're not hitting anybody over there.
Well, I mean, we've got a week to, kind of figure it out, and everybody's got a week for practice. So, we'll kind of see what happens there. But, awesome job out here tonight, Thaddeus. I am saying your name right? Right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I butcher names all the time. And, it's usually at the end of the race when, hey, it's pronounced this way. So, and then I never remember it. So...
Yeah, that's actually a nickname from the Marine Corps. I'm also a Marine Corps veteran. I was actually having a conversation with Josh about some of the stuff he's doing at Bristol, and I'm really proud to be in this league and to have another Marine that's out there representing at Bristol. Seeing his Hives for Heroes cars, it's inspirational to probably every veteran that's either on iRacing or off. But it's definitely cool to be a part of this.
Well, I'm a Navy vet, so we got a bunch of them over here.
Yeah.
Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. In third, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your finish, man?
Yeah, well, I want to thank Fearless Setup Shop for sponsoring me and kind of put me on for this league, and Ethan Farless, he's the guy who's sponsoring the league for this year. I want to thank my parents, if they're watching, for like kind of supporting me my whole life. My girlfriend, who's also a military vet, she's master sergeant in the Air Force, and everybody for watching, and you for broadcasting. I appreciate it.
I will appreciate you, man. Enjoy the week off, and then we'll see you back here at Martinsville in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Yep. All right. Well, that is going to bring us. That's our top 3, but we're going to go ahead and get Mr. Josh White down here with us real quick. And, first and foremost, Josh, we're going to go ahead and kind of talk about the race out here tonight. It looks like some drivers had a little bit of hiccups out there, but nonetheless, it was a great race overall. Kind of talk about what happened to you out there if you want to, and, what you could have done differently, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing that I could have done different. I don't really have a lot of laps at Richmond, so I have, starting this race, I really didn't know what I was in for. I don't think I've ever ran that track with the next gen. Before tonight, I don't think I've had a single lap at it in a next gen. So I didn't do too bad, in my opinion. What really messed me up was whenever I think it was Josh Ryder, the number 5, overshot turn 1 and got into me. And well, that made me just almost straight shot into the wall, smacked the wall really good. And by that time, I already used my fast repair and didn't even know I did. And that's all she wrote. My car was trash. It handled like a short school bus for the rest of the night. There wasn't nothing I could do, but I mean, it is what it is. I was doing real good up to that point, though. I mean, I was keeping up with the leaders, and I was just trying to be patient, and work my way towards the front. I started the race slow, so I just kind of built my pace up to that point. And It just didn't work out for me tonight.
Yeah, I noticed too that, starting at the race here tonight, you started back in 11th, didn't qualify. Was that the game plan?
It wasn't the game plan. It was just how it went down. Like I tried to do qualifying, and I wasn't really. Yeah, I really haven't learned the car and on that track yet, and I just completely screwed up my first qualifying lap. And I just at that point I was like, I'm ready to race. I'm gonna start in the back and see what happens.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Well, before we get, about your real race, Richmond's over with. We're going to be off this week because of your real race, but when we come back, we're going to be at Martinsville. How do you feel about the paperclip?
Well, that's a really tricky track. I look for there to be a lot of carnage that week, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's really going to be able to see. It's really going to be fun to be able to see, who can survive. And that's one of those tracks that is just about pure survival. And if you can stay out of trouble and stay up front and keep your momentum, that's what is going to be the equation at Martinsville. If you do those things, you'll find yourself up front in the end, and you'll be able to win, take off with the win. Martinsville, there's a lot of braking, but it's a momentum based track. I mean, it's a little different, like other tracks, like Bristol, for example. You drive it in, full throttle, you get off gas, and then you brake, and then by the time you roll to the middle of the corner, you're back in the throttle again. You do that at Martinsville, you're gonna find yourself spun out or in the wall.
Yeah.
So it's about being patient and keeping your momentum. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting race to watch for sure. Of course, this week, Josh, you're going to be at Bristol, and we was talking about that a little bit earlier here tonight before the broadcast of the race started here this evening. You're going to be at Bristol, ARCA Menard Series. You've got a lot of practice there on iRacing, but now you're going into a real life situation. Do you have your mind pretty clear? Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it. I mean, there's still that little shred of doubt on the back of my mind. Like, well, what if this doesn't go right, or what if that goes wrong, or what if I'm just not good enough? But then I just remember, I've got to remember my training, and I've fought so hard to be at Bristol this week racing. It's the first time in my racing career on a national stage that I'll actually have something worth racing, something I can compete for the win with, and not be slow riding around the track worried about being if I'm in the way or not. So I'm really excited to be able to show the world, really what I could do on a national scale, like the ARCA Menard series. And I mean, we're going to see what happens. I've got a lot of faith in the team. I'm really, really confident in myself as a driver. I'm a little nervous, but I think I'm going to take that as excitement at this point, and we're going to go with it, man. I think we got this.
Well, I know I'm going to be watching. I know my brother's going to be watching. And, we hope everybody, that's a part of this league and, maybe even further than that, all the fans out there, will tune in. That is going to be on FS1 for everybody that does have it. If you don't have it, well, just go to Google and type in FS1 live feeds or whatever. I'm sure you'll be able to find something. That's what I do anyway. So now I've got some links. I won't share them in this chat, but I'll definitely share them in Discord that I use for people that want to go out and watch. So I think you've got a pretty good shot at going out there and showing not only what you can do at Bristol, but, like you were saying, in real life as well. I think it's going to be a good race.
Absolutely. I was talking about survival tracks earlier. Bristol's another one of those tracks. And, if I could stay out of trouble and stay up towards the front, I think we're going to be okay. A lot of, a lot of things building up to the race, like, we've got to get everything right in practice, and it'll come. It's just, it's going to be a uphill battle up until race time, but we'll get it figured out. You know, a little bit about me and Bristol and iRacing, and um, I really do think we're going to do good, man. You know, I'm sponsored by Hives for Heroes. I'm going to have the Hives for Heroes car at Bristol this week, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to share it with everybody. It is going to be the best looking car in the entire field.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing it, Josh. Of course, you know, not the best finish you've had, you know, this season, but hey, top 7, awesome job, bud. We are going to be off, like I said, this week. Martinsville coming up, the next race in the Cup Series. Of course, we'll have the trucks that Thursday before the Cup, before Martinsville. So, you know, just take an off week, get prepared. You get prepared for, you know, Bristol, and just calm down. You're gonna be all right.
Well, I mean, you know how it is, man. I mean, well, you don't, but
No,
I'm
I
guessing
don't.
you can imagine. I'm guessing you can imagine. I mean, if you were in my shoes, yeah, I mean, it's really, it's overwhelming. You know, I have a lot of support, and I love that.
Yeah,
But you know, the pressure that you feel going into this, you know, you don't want to let nobody down, and you know, you want to be able to prove yourself, because, and not just prove yourself, but prove to yourself that, hey, you know, this is what I've been fighting for so long. This is my chance, and then, you know, go out there and do it. And so it's a lot on your shoulders, but at the same time, I'm so excited. And you know, me being out there racing in ARCA, you know, all these years, you know, I've never had the funding to be competitive, to be able to go out there and compete for a win. I've always just barely been able to make the race, and so, you know, I've you know, always watched others compete for a win, and watched other people win, and you know, watched cars as they go past me because they have the funding and I don't, and now I get to be one of those guys. So I'm over the moon.
yeah. You sound like you're really happy about it, and you know, we're all happy for you, bud. So, you know, awesome job this week. You know, we'll see what happens here at Bristol, man. Do you have? I know you've got some, you know, final thoughts and shout outs here before we let you go. So we'll turn the mic over to you.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank, you know, all of my sponsors, Hives for Heroes, Freedom Financial Strategies, the Marine Corps League. I'd like to thank 23rd veteran and JM² Live Services. We know him. Old Raymond Bell, he's awesome. And then, man, we've just got a lot of support. We got Load Trail, the Not Alone Society, Bilston Arms, MA22, VetClaims.ai. Just boatloads of support. I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate you guys for doing what you do tonight, and, you know, broadcasting the league. And I appreciate everybody that runs it. And, you know, we try to have a fun time, and that's what it's all about.
Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. Well, Josh, go get prepared, go get some rest, man, and we'll see you on FS1 this week, bud.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Good luck. All right. Well, that is Josh White out here tonight. We're going to end it with him. Well, actually, we're going to end it here with our unofficial results, pending any admin stuff out here tonight. But Raymond Hanneman going to come away with the win. Jacob Shoffett there in second. Thaddeus Frill Jr. third. Study Benfield in fourth. And Matthew P. Kniper fifth. Josh Ryder sixth. Josh White seventh. Ethan Farless in 8th, Raymond Bell 9th, and Marshall Harris in 10th. Douglas Macedo in 11th. Brennan Carroll and Tyler Martin did not start here tonight. But again, our winner here this evening, Raymond Bell, just kind of running away with it here, you know. I mean, he led 149 laps. He started on pole, had to work his way back up through the front a couple of times, but he did just that. So, again, our winner out here tonight is going to be Raymond Hanneman here this evening. Of course, like I said, off this week, we're going to be back at the J&K Live Service Truck Series. We'll be not this Thursday, but the following Thursday, and then Martinsville that Saturday. So everybody enjoy the week off here this evening, and we will see you back here on MaxspeedTV in 2 weeks. But thank you all for tuning in out here tonight. Until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.
Artlist.io.